Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bravo 80. Let's go.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterbury. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Once again, it's Scatterbury. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Go. 70 Lion. 70 Lion. 3.
He'll try to run for it with Scatterbury. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Giants.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Let's go. 70, 70.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jets' 41-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, smash Broncos.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterbury. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
19, Tiger, 19.
A play fake, now Dart. The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And on third down, your ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
What's his kick? Is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. 60 bison, 60 bison. Hey, hey, check that. Ready.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
And go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. Fourth down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's Scattaboo. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready up.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
On play action, it is Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and short. Here's Dart, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
30-yard line.
Begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's a gain of 2. And the Jets, first down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Jets, first down.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 4. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
9 yards. It's second down.
He'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike, and I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Let's stay 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the double. Let's go.
On first down, Dart. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's going to look downfield once again. That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7.
Giants 10, Jets 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kick is good.
touchdown. Luck's going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll go again with Paul. And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And the Jets first down.
Another run here with Paul. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now it's 2nd and 1. On the give, it's Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Jets have a first down.
That's good for a Jets.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. But unfortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
He'll swing this one out to Hall. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
2 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
A 39-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this game's a 2-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
He'll go play action here with Dart on the run to the right. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Giants up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to rap.
It's first down, and it's Paul. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll look to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. The handoff, here comes Hall. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. 19 Pioneer.
Play.
On second down, Dart. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a giant first down.
47-yard line.
Track 60. Here we go. 19, check.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle with Scatterby. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move James. First down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check out.
They'll run with Scatterby. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Trap 60. Hey. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterby. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Giants.
Gain of 11.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Scatterby. And the Giants are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Scatterby. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Hold the ready.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check. Let's go now. Hawk 70.
the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
The kick by Lutz is good. The Giants will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And he's got it at the 1. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Nice throw by the rookie from Oklahoma. He's got his guys a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They give to Hall. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, here's Hall, and he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60. Half the 60. Half the 60.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go. 19, the Bravo 80.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
Go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take go.
On 3rd down, here's Scatterboot. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit. The Giants sending out their punter as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
2nd and a yard.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready, ready.
Give up the middle with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
wasn't bringing up the past. Baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.